Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, do you think Ripple will win this lawsuit? Yes or no? If you've put that down below in the comment section, make sure you also press the like button and subscribe to the channel because I provide crypto news every single day. Having said that, today's speculation about the XRP lawsuit is going nutty. It's going crazy. And that is because the SEC just hired a couple new lawyers and people are speculating like crazy that that means a settlement is coming. So today I'll talk with you guys exactly about what that means, what that's going to do, and what the chances of that are, of course, all that type of stuff, and of course, what that would mean for the XRP price. But before we get into any of that, make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. I really did my best to get you guys a 25 XRP bonus for everybody that deposits 500 XRP. I'm gonna, of course, get that higher, right? Just give me some time. I'm trying my best. And for a couple of people that deposit 1,000 XRP plus, there's gonna be a Ledger Nano X that's gonna be gifted to you. Right? There's 5 Ledger Nano X's, and I don't think it will be more than 10 people who are going to deposit that. So if you deposit more than 1,000 XRP, there's about a 50% chance you're going to be winning a Ledger Nano X, right? So that is that. Link is down below, by the way. Use the link down below, otherwise you have no right to get it. Just use the link down below. Jungle Inc. said over on Twitter, "Ladies and gents, you may want to load up on XRP. Look up the new attorney the SEC is bringing in. They specialize in negotiating settlements for the SEC. I think this stupid situation may be coming to an end." And then again, here is a little part. He has linked the LinkedIn completely, but it's only the bottom part that we're most interested in. So this specific lawyer, there's 2, which the SEC just got, once more to aid in the Ripple v. SEC case. This specific lawyer says on his LinkedIn, "I help conclude complex investigations, provide advice to SEC senior officials regarding charging decisions, and negotiate settlements." Martin Falk also posted on this one, "Kevin Cage working, yada, yada, yada. SEC looking to settle. Court listener document is right here, and the LinkedIn is right here. Let's quickly check through it, right? So May 5th, which once more is yesterday already. It says, order granting 158 motion for Robert McDonald Moya to appear pro hac vice. Hereby ordered by Magistrate Judge Netburn, text only order. This basically means somebody came into the lawsuit, and his name is Robert McDonald Moy. Then a little bit down below, a day prior to that, motion for Robert McDonald Moy to appear pro hac vice on behalf of plaintiff SEC. Motion is supporting papers to be reviewed by clerk's office staff. Document filed by SEC. It was basically, they asked if he could come in right here on the 4th, and one day later it was granted, which basically means another lawyer has entered into the case. Now, it's actually in the second one that becomes interesting for, he is, since 2005, a senior trial counsel at the US SEC, right? I think that's what that means, whatever. He says, as full bio, "I litigate cases involving violations of the security laws in federal district court and in SEC administrative proceedings. These cases include insider trading, investment advisor misconduct, financial accounting fraud, auditing violations, and offering fraud," which are Ponzi and affinity fraud schemes. "I help conclude complex investigations, provide advice to SEC senior officials regarding charging decisions, and negotiate settlements." So this guy must definitely be quite expensive, looking at his little bio right there. But that also means there's right now a little bit bigger of a chance that something is about to happen. And what is about to happen, you might ask? Well, logically speaking, if they're getting a lawyer or attorney, I guess, in here who is specialized in providing officials regarding charging decisions, they're basically giving advice on that part and how to negotiate settlements. Well, there's only really 3 options, right? One is this guy is coming in to help regarding the charging decisions. 2 is he's coming in to negotiate settlements. Or 3, he's coming in just as a backup for no specific purpose, just miscellaneous, right? We can kind of disregard that option, but of course you should have it in the back of your head. So either they're going to change the charge or add some new charges to it, or want to talk about specifically, because this is an important part, they want to talk specifically about what they charged Ripple with. In one of the responses to the motion to intervene, they basically said that the motion to intervene adds no new parts. It basically just talks about Ripple's opinion over and over again. And so it could definitely be that what they want to so actually I should say differently. It talks about Ripple's points over and over again. And the SEC might want to get another guy in here to actually charge it differently, or at least look at the charges brought up and maybe adjust them accordingly to make sure that the motion to intervene actually would never have any merit, basically. But then again, if they really change the charges accordingly, that still would mean a partial settlement, because whatever way they're going to change it or whatever way they want to adjust it towards, in the end, what you have right now is that right now, as it stands, every sale of XRP on US grounds specifically, I think, is considered a securities sale, right? Until proven otherwise. That's basically kind of the way it's going. At least that's what I feel as of right now. The SEC is saying that's not the case because it's actually to be determined. But then again, they also say that Ripple should have known. So basically, it's already been determined by their side. And that also means that you and I, if you're in the US soil, transferring XRP is officially a securities sale, right? An investment contract. And from that perspective, then, the motion to intervene definitely has use because, well, they're coming in because Ripple's not providing their best interest and the SEC isn't either. If they were to change the charge to not only, not all transactions are security sales, but only the ones Ripple really did, that would be a change of charge, but that would also mean a partial settlement because that would basically mean they agree that it's not all XRP sales that are securities, and that would also kind of suffice to say that the secondary market has been cleared, and that means that XRP right now and from the future on forward cannot be a security anymore. That might change a little bit in regards to the escrow that Ripple has, and for example, when Ripple does do a sale, is that considered a security offering? No, that's again to be debated, and I don't really care about that. It is about our XRP in the end of things, right? And so the way it currently stands, they have no other choice but to go for it, at least in my opinion, because otherwise this motion to intervene is going to come through. At least I really firmly believe so. You can't say that Ripple is protecting us properly. You can't say the SEC is doing that because it's both of them not really their main purpose in this case here. Because the SEC has hurt us more, well, $15 billion worth by charging them. And Ripple is just defending their company, obviously. So they don't have XRP in the best of their interest. Now, if you're talking about price, logically speaking, a partial settlement would not necessarily be the same, but would be almost as good as Ripple being cleared completely in terms of XRP price. Because if XRP is deemed not a security in the future, or every sale on the secondary market is deemed not a security, that is extremely, extremely bullish. And if we're talking some easy gains, we're at least doubling our money in a very short amount of time because this could come in the next couple of days, weeks, we don't know. It could happen ridiculously quickly. Now, some people have put up, will Ripple actually want to settle? I think so. I think partial settlements are really nice to get because it actually kind of concludes a chapter. Ripple might want to skip the whole motion to intervene and all that part, purely because it adds so much complexity to the case. It adds so many little pitfalls where they can fall into. And if they can just get a settlement where XRP on the secondary market is at least not a security, then they have such good strength to progress this case. Specifically, if they can match Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum to each other and then say, well, you considered it to be not as secure on the secondary market, then why is it of ours? Because they're going to compare it maybe again to an oil company, which has a lot of oil, or a diamonds company, which has a lot of diamonds. Doesn't mean that the diamonds themselves are, you guys get what I mean. And in regards to price, I always use this if I want to calculate something simple. It's basically if you have the amount of XRP in your head and the price you predict, you can actually see how much money you're going to make. If you have your amount of money you want to make and the price, you can calculate how much XP you want to have. But this one is the most interesting, right? Is if you basically want your retirement money, right? So you, for example, want to get $1 million and you have an XRP amount that you have, for example, 34,400. This is the price you're going to need per coin to actually get to that buck, right? To get to $1 million. And in this specific case here, $30 is definitely quite on the low end for where it's eventually going to go, in my opinion. I keep telling you guys, even $100 per XRP is not that crazy. By the way, guys, we got verified over on YT. Did you guys check it out? I posted it on Twitter just now. I'll quickly share it with you guys here so y'all can see. Hopefully it is working. Let's quickly check it out. Here we go. Right, it was pretty cool announcement. I'll most likely make a little bit of an announcement on YT as well. But damn, we got it. So that was pretty cool. Now, so I usually go for this one right here, and that's actually what I want to get my price towards eventually. That's again what I'm going to be hoping for to get to a certain amount of XRP, a certain amount of dollars. You can use any one of these. They're over in Patreon for free, or you can also just, or not for free, I guess. They're just in Patreon. You can just download them over there if you want to, or you can just use these formulas. They're not difficult. I just made a clean version for you guys over on Patreon to just quickly download and utilize. Then again, it's the simplest calculations in the world. You can do it for yourself, and here are the formulas for it if you guys want to have and replicate one. It's not difficult. It's not at all. It's actually very simple, but it's just something I sometimes use to get myself, a little bit of an indication as to where I need to go. For example, here, retirement amount can also be interesting. If you have an XRP amount, and the price, for example, could go to about $5, $6 in a couple of days if they get a partial settlement. Well, and your XRP amount is, 65,789. Boom, you're going to get yourself $400,000 then if that is supposed to happen or going to happen, which, once more, is still a low target to me. Then I saw a lot of people talk about this, to the moon, how one cryptocurrency made people millions overnight, talking mostly about SafeMoon. Guys, the story here is I firmly believe it is very smart to have some gems in your portfolio. I would say don't let it be a big part of your portfolio, but it's smart to have some. Which ones then? I'm not a specialist on that, as I usually just meme around a little bit and put some money into different projects, but mostly just $1,000 or $100, just kind of meme around with it, try it out. In this article, one guy put $100K into SafeMoon. That type of stuff is definitely not something for me. All right, let's put it like that. It's not something for me. I just don't think it's worth risking so much for pump and dumps. Everybody investing in this project knows it is purely made to make some quick money. It is purely that people invest in it to make some quick money. And that's also where the risk lies, that if people start to understand that properly, everybody wants to cash it at one point. If you're too late, you're too late. It's not going to come back up most of the time. Now, regarding Doge, I still think Doge is different of a crypto because it has some fundamentals. It's a meme coin in essence. People are buying it mostly because they want to make more money, but also literally for the memes. And Doge literally has a fan base that will always want to have it, and you have Elon Musk spearheading it basically. It's different. I really firmly think it's different. That's also why I'm saying if you buy Doge, it's at least 5%, let's say 20% better than buying some really odd gem like SafeMoon. You're just a lot more safe, contrary to the name. It's pretty damn funny. But yeah, I don't really hold Doge. I don't really hold SafeMoon. I don't really hold any of those things. But Doge, for example, also has some pretty big event happening now on SNL. If he's going to talk about Doge, that would be pretty big. You guys can check out this video if you want on Doge all day. It could be big for Doge, but I'm not really a big guy on Doge. I'm just thinking millions can be made with XRP still as well. Literally, if you just go through these for yourself, for example, getting to $1 million with 12,000 XRP, which is definitely doable for a lot of you guys out there, would take $83 per coin. I told you guys $100 is quite easily possible, in my opinion. Let's go to this one, right? Let's go to, for example, you have 18,000 XRP, as I just said, 18,000. You think it's going to go to $100. You can already get it for yourself, but let's say, boom, that's again where you're going to get to 1.8 million, which I still think is definitely reasonable at one point or another. Will it happen now between now and 3 years, 5 years? I do not know. But if you don't think crypto is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar sector, and you don't think trillions are going to be taken out of traditional markets or just shifting to the crypto space, we're not on the same page. Because I think crypto will eventually easily be a $100 trillion market, which is growing times 40 from this point forward. And that would also mean, again, XRP and coins like that will at least go times 40, maybe 50 or something like that in due time. When? I don't know. Will it happen? I firmly believe so. So in my opinion, it's just a waiting game. It's literally just free money. But then again, that is just me. Let me know what you think about that down below in the comment section. Let me know if you think there's going to be a partial settlement. And I'll see you guys again in another one coming up pretty damn soon here.